Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, let's start with the morning show. So I know we don't lose yesterday 2-0. I hope you guys slept well. Yes, and you are hale and hearty. All right, let's begin with the morning show. Now, Ian Wright was very, very angry yesterday about Arsenal and the future of the club, how the owners they treat Arsenal, even the board of directors, why they are silent. Now, Ian Wright's going to say the Arsenal board needs to come in and actually help Mikel Arteta because something needs to change. Even cut off side carry the story. Ian Wright says something needs to change. Ian Wright fires strong transfer warning to the Arsenal board. Now, when you read the entirety of this report, the Arsenal legend, Ian Wright, has made it pretty clear that he thinks the Gunners board needs to act and help manager Mikel Arteta in the transfer market because we lose 2-0 yesterday. In fact, when you read the report, when you come down, you will see when they say, you've got to look at the board now. I don't know what you do, they tell the board, but you've got to try and do something. Ian Wright was telling ITV's coverage of the match we'll play yesterday night, as even the Daily Mirror self carried the story. So Ian said, Arteta, he needs help. I know it's very difficult to sign players in January window, but he needs something else because if it's going to continue like this, second day from that match, players will get sick, we don't get fit, there's fatigue, we need squad depth. It is going to be very difficult to score because teams set up 10 men behind the ball against us. So we are not scoring with corners. Even the corner where they feel say that be our newfound love now. We are not scoring with corners. We are not scoring with the chances that we are making. Something needs to change. Something needs to happen ASAP. And I really, really subscribe to Ian Wright's call of duty for the board of directors to actually speak to the owners because Mikel Arteta is handicapped. Arteta doesn't really do much. And for those calling for Arteta to come out and speak, the crooked are not supporting me, it will never happen. So that's why Ian himself knows say Arteta can never call them out. That's why they call the board now. People like Ian will be legends. You get people like pundits, analysts. Now we go call out the owners, call out the board. If you wait to make Arteta do him, he will never get it done. So I like the fact say Ian I don't speak up because the major problem we have is not really Arteta. The major problem we have is the owners. Now make the board will be like a go-between. Follow them talk. Now, based on the match we play yesterday, we lost 2-0 against. We see how the match still go. We tried all our possible best. The players did very well. They created chances but couldn't convert. That's just the major highlight of our season. You get so with the create chances, we know they convert. Even Charles Watt self was complaining the same thing. If we check Charles Watt's page, Charles Watt say the story of Arsenal season really is that we are not clinical at all. Yesterday, they are not clinical at one end, and at the end of the day, they were punished by Alexander Isak's predatory finish, which was the difference, which means the difference between Arsenal and Newcastle, 9 days, Alexander Isak, because they have a very, very good striker in their front. Get like the London Evening Standard also carry that Ian Wright plea because Ian Wright going to talk say, apart from calling out the board, Ian Wright going to talk say, see, Arsenal must enter the transfer market to fix their issues in attack. The Gunners' problems in front of goal continued yesterday night as we squandered numerous chances. This is we know they talk say we know they create, we create, but we can't finish. They squander chances. So Arteta self don't maintain the same thing. Arteta is saying the same thing, but we'll just do what. Now let's dive into Arteta's post-match press conference we do after we lost. Now they're going to ask Arteta on the 2-0 defeats where we lose yesterday. I think I say it is the result. If you look at what both teams produce and the domination of the game, it's not a result that reflects the story of the game because we did well, we created more chances. But the reality is that they were super efficient with the chances that they had, and we were not. I like the fact that Arteta they hit the hammer on the nail. Newcastle use their chances well. We will not use our own. And at this level, in this kind of scenario, you need to impose yourself and win the game. On the second leg, it's just halftime. It gets. And when I see the team playing and how we dealt with a lot of situations, and playing against a very good team, I must say I have full belief that we can go up there and do it. Yes, Arteta is selling hope to the Arsenal fan base, just like myself, I usually sell hope to us because everything cannot be all doom and gloom. You get, so sometimes you need to be hopeful and look ahead and forge ahead. You get, so can we go to Newcastle and beat them 3-0? Yes, it's possible, but we need to go there, create the same chances, and finish them. Because if you go there and no two games are equal, you get, say the game end like this, no mistake. If you go there, no go, like if Newcastle can come here and beat us 2-0, why can't you go there and beat them 2-0 and game on? The possibility is there, you get. But with this same squad we will get, going there, creating the chances, can we bury them? Now the major question, because the second leg I think is going to be coming in a month's time. There's so much time for a lot to happen. Maybe we don't hit form by then. Maybe Newcastle will not get injuries. Like, a lot can happen between now and then, so we never really know. But we'll wait. Probably 1 week before the game, we're going to assess our players in terms of where their head day for the match. So for now, more just the watch. Now, on if Arteta has any regrets about the game, he said the 2 goals that we gave away after the first one and after the 1 or 2 deflections in the first one, the goal arrives. It's preventable, but they generate that chaos. They are good at that. Then the second one in particular, the first and second reception in the box, and then the ball cannot get there to score the goal, but it gets there. We can do better. Now, this one, I'm indirectly saying the players did not do better, that the goals were preventable. Secondly, on not having luck this season, he said no. Well, compared to last season, and for example, in the Premier League, we are in the same position. You get, we are knocked out of the Carabao Cup earlier, but we are in the same position. She might talk and say last season, when you compare after 20 games and this season after 20 games, that's still the same 40 points. So we are in the same position as we were last season in the league. The difference, we say Liverpool don't better, they gap us with like 6 points. Last season, they gap us with 5 points in this same position. You get. Now, moving on, back on the episode, so considering everything that has happened, I don't really want to use that as an excuse because the team still performs and competes with the best teams. We are one of the best teams in form right now, and we produce much better things. So really, no time to talk about this. Now, on getting players back for the second leg, I think that's a hopefully yes. We'll have more players back and we'll have more options to do that. And the freshness that we're going to need in that period will play so many important games. So I hope so. On if he's worried that missing chances could become a psychological problem because with the create chances, the barrier. He said nothing. The team, they say, we'll just try to improve. You know, there are things that we could have done better. We are unlucky in moments. We are unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. Look at how many millimeters there between Martinelli hitting the bar and the ball entering the net. Now just luck. You need a certain luck for the ball to bounce there. You need that intuition as well. And if not, we are going to have to generate more. That's the thing that we can do. That's the probability. And then the probability will be higher for us to win. And certainly against this team to produce what we have produced. And looking back at the last 6 games that I watched, I haven't seen. But the result is we lose 0-2 that one and the result. Now, the question they ask and say on what we can do to help the players to finish chances because the players are not finishing the chances that we are creating on the platter of gold. He said nothing. Just try and show them, like give them tips on what we can do better. I think we kicked a lot of the balls over the bar and it's tricky because this ball flies a lot. And we'll discuss that as well. So there are details that we can do better because in the end, that's gone. You know, there's no way back. It's about the next game, and that's the reality of our world. Now, the club has Arteta on support. Because I know where I notice after supporters come they frustrated, they're going to leave the Emirates Stadium early. Arteta come explain say that is their own decision. We no go force people to stay. You get, but the team is say if they say they stay, support us towards the ending when they are sending order. Because when you look for that kind of 70 minutes, once Isaac don't come out, look at no can get bites because they can't like when they pin them. Like we could have scored. I was praying for us to score 1 goal. Arteta said can't the Premier will score 1. Because we look the transfer, Arteta say as the fans come out, you don't gonna get enough energy and voice in the Emirates Stadium to ginger the boys. Say if you say the fans see they ginger them, if so we will score 1. If it still makes sense, 2-1 going to St. James's Park. Yes, we can't see what if it happened there, but fans no go because when you look at the end, I say yes. Like if assuming they will maintain the level of energy and belief in the stadium to generate big moments at the end, and we could have had that, and because we're very close to scoring and making it 2-1, which was what we needed, but it wasn't the case. Now on having a killer instinct in front of goal, Arteta say we are always going to discuss that, and when we don't score a goal, because when we score 5 against Palace or 3 against the next opponent, nobody will talk that one. But anytime we say we play, we no score, everybody will remember say we need striker, we need striker. You get. Now on Alexander Isak's performance, he said, I don't think he created much, and truly Isak not really creates much. You get the 2 chances where he then get, he just score am. You get how many times Isak did 1v1 in front of our goal, say one score. You get. So I don't think he created or had any big chances like that. But he was involved in both goals. Unfortunately, with the 2 times that he had the ball in the box, that's what you have. That's what you have. The real quality up front and that can make a difference. They are very, very clinical. Now, on what you call the cause one kind of balls for social media, what they call the ask Arteta on the ball for this Carabao Cup. Arteta they complain say one of the things will affect our players. Say them waste a lot of chances and they don't play well at the ball. Say because the ball is different. It is different to the Premier League ball, and you have to adapt to that particular ball because it fly differently. They fly anyhow. When you touch it, the grip is different as well. So you have to adapt to how that one said they. Now, immediately after the match, you get another press conference with them. Do like all those who say journalists will ask Arteta question. Arteta said something. He say the reality is that Newcastle were super efficient with the chances they had, and we weren't. Isak scored with 2 chances at this level. You need to be clinical. You get. Now, I like the fact that Arteta understand say our team no did that clinical, which means we need to do something different. Now, do you subscribe to Arteta's line of thought? Say the ball we then use affect our style of play. Me, I don't really know about the ball. You get now professionals. We don't play ball. Like we feel really talk. But shape ball they affect this kind of thing. Yes, I remember. You get one World Cup when they play, we say one South Africa ball they called Jabulani. I remember I said that ball said people were complaining, the ball they fly anyhow. If you wipe and the ball they go like this, all of a sudden they go like this. So I think this excuse where Arteta they talk, it could be true. Yes. Because I was also listening to Ali McCoy's Ali on Talk Sports. Instead they talk say yes, I watched the video. He said yes. What Arteta is saying is right, because if we look at the video and say Ali defends Arteta for complaining about the ball used in Arsenal's loss to Newcastle, which means there's some atom of truth to what Arteta is saying about the ball. So I don't really know whether I really see from that point of view. Even said the Mirror come put out the story of when Pep Guardiola self lose Carabao Cup. Pep self come outside, come out complain about ball. See, Pep Guardiola had same complaint as Pep Guardiola's bizarre excuse for Carabao Cup defeat. So this issue about this particular ball they use for this competition, nobody today they don't talk. So will the organizers actually change the ball, make it be the same ball who they use for the Premier League? Because I think they said the ball they bounce differently, they fly differently. Well, the deed has been done. Half time, we are losing 2-0. How do we approach the match against Newcastle at the St. James's Park? Anything can happen. You get. So we'll just watch and see how that one self go unfold. Now, Fabrizio Romano they drop breaking news. Say Manchester United, they've put some of their players up for sale. And when you read what the reports are saying, the news when they go the rounds, they say Ruben Amorim say he no get money to spend. Manchester United need to sell players before they can buy. Now they want to sell Casemiro. They want to sell Maino if they get any offer, like somebody comes in. Because when you look at Fabrizio Romano reports, so Manchester United will reluctantly consider selling Kobe Maino due to the financial situation, reports the Athletic. So as it did now, could it be that this is the same situation where Arsenal did, just that it is not known in the public domain? We don't really know. Because even, I go see even another report, Chelsea, with all their money with Todd Boehly and Egbadi, they are facing the same situation. Chelsea cannot spend without selling now. Chelsea don't list 7 players for the market now. They need to sell before they can buy. Could it be that is the same WhatsApp group we asked that day? But they no one come outside and tell us. Because I keep hammering that there is no money. You get, on paper, the owners are billionaires. But the club does not have money to spend anyhow. In fact, I want to watch TalkSport. Say Chelsea are in danger of failing financial fair play rules next week, because according to Stefan Borison, who was former Manchester City financial advisor, so Baba can explain what did happen with the PSR and the FFP. Say next week, that be the deadline for clubs to tender their 2023-2024 financial accounting season reports to the FA. Then anybody who don't breach the 105 million threshold, the losses in 3 years, that person will face consequences. So now, Chelsea, with their infinite wisdom, when they look at how they go they escape this, because the man explain and well. So the extent we say I can't go do this research. Make our first explain it in fact shown at the reports. Now the man say Chelsea, once the report comes out, Chelsea might fail PSR and it may lead to point deduction. But Chelsea, in their infinite illegal wisdom, Chelsea, I don't want to get some kind of word I don't want to use, but they get ole mentality. Chelsea going to look, how do we go around these financial fair play rules? Now Chelsea now bring this idea, say if you sign player, give her 8 years contract, that is salary may go there huge. Share them into that 8 years. Sign player, tell the parents club, say you go pay them in 4 years. So they're not going to really reflect for the PSR. This Chelsea, before the FA can close that loophole. Now, do you know that Chelsea female team, their owners, sell them to themselves so that fresh money go enter their books? Now, what this financial expert explain? So now one of the areas where Chelsea fee use skirts around the PSR rules. We make me come go do research. Is this true? Did Chelsea really sell the female team to themselves? So they said yes. Chelsea sold its women team to its parents' company, Blueco, in June 2023. Now, when did this sale happen? The transfer took place on June 28, 2023, 2 days before the end of the 2023-2024 financial year. Why did Chelsea do it? The move was intended to help Chelsea comply with Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR, give the Women's Super League champions more resources and investments. Now, to put this in a broader perspective, they got to say, Blueco, they're owned by Todd Burley and Clear Lake Capital. You get so now Chelsea, when we say they're owned by Todd Burley and everybody, can't sell the female team to Blueco, when we say, and one of the owners still get them. This thing, they're synonymous with like, as Chelsea now, one of their owners now get OG Nice. But Chelsea can't sell one of their, buy player now from OG Nice, or loan player rather, from Chelsea now to OG Nice, give you a big money. You get to go, say, yes, not big deal, but the money is changing from there. Just like maybe I need transfer money from my UBA to my GCB bank. Now, we still get the money. So now the ways which Chelsea use the beats around the rules, the skirts the rules, we make at the talk say, with all the money Chelsea have been spending, why is it that PSR, FFP, you don't catch them? Now all this kind of mago. But Arsenal, based on their honest way where they live life, they cannot dwell with this type of way of life. They know if it do one. The kind of things where Man City they do, where we say Chelsea they do, Arsenal no fit do one. I know just like they don't like all this ojoro, all this mago. That's why we are where we are. It's looking like we are not ambitious enough. So it is what it is. It's just quite sad. But now everybody they face up. Look at Manchester City with all the injury problems they have. Have you ever wondered why Manchester City never really buy anybody as of today's date, 28? Now linking we see here. They are linked with Omar Mamouche. They are linked with this one. They are linked with that one. Have you wondered? Now then get the biggest problem. Look at where they are. They need infusion of new players, but they've not brought in anybody. Have you ever wondered why Tottenham Hotspur, they have over 8 to 9 players out with injuries? They never really go buy, apart from this goalkeeper they just buy now, Kingsley Abi Hinky, where they just buy now. Like, it could be that say money already did for like everybody they wary of this financial fair play policy. Well, I'm just the bringer of the news. Well, me, I would like more science. Now, let's bring in the first message from one of our sponsors, MOB Water Associates and Co Limited, to into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So, if you want to reach out to them, call them on 08064642234, and they're located at number 7, Kenilworth Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So we don't come to the end of Mikel Arteta's press conference, so let's dive into other news stories. Now, Mikel Arteta on Chris Whitley posed this thing. Mikel Arteta on Isaac's involvement in both Newcastle goals. Arteta said, that's what you have when you have real quality up front. You see the statement? We got quotation mark to show Arteta talk. This is an indictment on Arteta and Arsenal. So you know how real quality looks like when you have them up front. You can't give us Jesus. Because Jesus time is the only striker we'll get. Kai Havertz is not a striker. We did not buy Kai Havertz to come and play as a striker. We bought him to come and play as a midfielder. So presently like this, Arsenal have only Gabriel Jesus as number 9. Forget any other place where they play first 9 or conversion. We only have Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Jesus is not enough. So I'm happy that Arteta said this, which means he knows, like if you get better number 9, he knows what it looks like. This is also an indictment on the Kroenke, because for Arteta to put out this type of statements, you go know, say it could be that internally he has told the Kroenkes, okay, look at it this way. I was listening to somebody when they tell me, say, Sir CHUKS, do you know that ever since Arteta did this Arsenal, look at all the players who will buy. Majority of them are plan B. Arteta wanted Rafinha. The money was not there to break his buyout clause. Arteta wanted Vlahovic then. But Vlahovic no come. Even though say no come, did we break his buyout clause? Did we send money to Fiorentina first of all to show our intention? Did we? The list goes on and on. Many players will say we find them as plan A. It did not work out. The list plenty. I know we just mention all of them. The list plenty. This high circle they talk about. Did we go there and pay the buyout clause and the boys say no, they come? Because we dey blame Arteta, but all of us when they blame Arteta, we are still speculating. We don't know whether Arteta tell them they're no runner. Because for you to go for plan A, look at Mudryk. Mudryk was Arteta signing when he wants. And who knows if they say the boy come here in future for the difference. Arteta wanted him for a reason. No be money make us no get am. Shey na Arteta talk say make dem no sign am. These are some of the issues most of the people Arteta bring in. Now plan B and plan C. At the end of the day, we are here crying. Trossard was the plan B. The plan A was Mudryk, but it didn't work out. So these are some of the issues. So I'm happy. Everything on the clear. In fact, yesterday, many Arsenal fans were happy that we lost. Do you know why? Because we don't get this mentality to say, now until when things happen to us, bad things happen, the owners will come, they pushed, forced to dip hand in the pocket and buy. But look at it normally, under normal circumstances. Is that supposed to be the way, the incentive or the stimulus we go trigger our owners to buy until we lose? In fact, some people when they talk say they go like make we lose against Manchester United for the other cup match, so that the owners will come aside. But if we lose all this losing, I can tell you for free, if the owner no want bring money, they no go bring money. That is just the truth. If they want to buy, they will buy. That's just the truth. But it's just quite sad that they've reduced Arsenal fan base to the level of wishing their own team bad. They've reduced us to that level. What's a life, man? It's quite sad. You go feel happy, say yes, I want us to lose, but when you look at it psychologically, it is quite sad. Like, oh come on. That yesterday I know just one talk yesterday when people were saying they wanted us to lose. It's a side, like it's a sore sight to behold. Now we get exclusive news here. Vlahovic opportunity. Say Arsenal be forced to move for Vlahovic and this and that. Say when Juventus want to sell the guy for 55 million now. 55 million. 55 million come too much for Arsenal to spend. 55 million. Like, if not for the fact that me, I get strong mind. Only God know how for the anchor the show. Like, and for them be emotional. Like, I watch so many podcasts. Those ones they don't feel manage their emotional load. You get to come outside, they para, they rant, and they watch an Indian gunner, and they watch and they follow many people. They para, they shout. But God just give me that I don't know what I will call them. God just give me that one, make I fit manage my emotions, keep it in check. If not, only God. Do you even wonder how does Sir CHUKS anchor this show with all this disappointment and everything? He think it is that easy. I come here and keep a smiling face. But it is not really easy. Like this Arsenal make you go crazy. But at the end of the day, we still sell hope. We still know that it will get better. Because what did they give me hope sometimes now? When I remember where we are coming from. In as much as we are not where we want to be, but we are still better off where we were. Now that one, they give me that solace. They give me that joy. It's okay. Joy is coming. You get? Now, because I don't say, no, if you continue like this. In fact, I was even seeing one report. Like now the report I returned about Chelsea put 7 players up for sale. Now Chelsea, London Evening Standard put up the story. They say Chelsea are in a position where they need to raise funds in order to pursue this Maguire. Chelsea won't buy Maguire. They want to buy that guy 70 million, but Chelsea don't have that money to spend now. You get now Chelsea don't put 7 players according to the Telegraph. You get people like Kani Chukwuemeka, Cesar Kasedi, Ben Chilwell, Christopher Nkunku, Alex Desasi, Trevor Chalobah. They put all these players because then they're very, very close to the limits of financial fair play and PSR. They don't do their magomago, don't work again. You get, that's why they cannot flex their muscle anyhow to just go and buy. You get, so if you be saying now waiting, they catch everybody with this, but it is what it is. You get more to watch now. You get another report where somebody sent to my DM. I can't go do my research, and waiting I see it corroborates that. So say there's this rumor around that Arteta has spent over 700 million since he came. That's not true. That's not true. When you look at the data, you get Football 365 put out this data, and I checked another sources from Give Me Sports. They corroborate at the same threshold. So when you look at since Arteta come over 5 years, since Arteta come, Chelsea have spent 772 million. And you go look all the seasons and how much they spend according to their expenditure. Since Arteta came, Chelsea are number one highest spenders, 772 million. Now, number two, Manchester United. They have spent 539 million. I go see each season how much they spend, how they spend that. Tottenham Hotspur have spent more than Arsenal. They spent 465 million. Arsenal spent 461 million. And you go see each season how much we really spend. So that speculation and that narrative that it does spend 700 million, it's over 700 million, it is false. Now, when you even look at a report from Give Me Sport, the report long, and don't just screenshot every. This Give Me Sport report even sweet because they're going to tell you the players and how much. Can't give you that threshold of how much we really spend. They say over the 5 years, Arteta and Arsenal have spent over 450 million. And the other report now 461, which is actually accurate. It's a staggering amount. Man City even spend less than everybody because they don't already use Ojoro, spend big, and don't get players. So why they want to spend anyhow again? Now Man City want another rebuild, so it is now they'll be spending more. So that narrative of he has spent so much, kill it. And most of the time, all the players he spent on, they were not players that could win the league for us because if like some of us we forget quickly. Arteta spent most of those money to take us to top four and win the secure top four spots, Champions League. Not to win the league. Now we need players to win the league, and the money is not forthcoming. In fact, when you go back, you will see how much did we really spend. Look at Arsenal. Look at 2023-2024, 137 million. I think that was when we bought and declared. Look at all those all the players. Or 2022-2023. Look at all the money. We never really spend that much over 5 years. Look at how much Chelsea spends. You get, and before Arteta come, Chelsea don't spend a go. So for you to just anyway they argue the argument, please kill it. It is not factual. You get, you can also do your own research. It's not actually factual. Even to your work on self, they come outside, they worry, they say the way we Arsenal they play, you get what they want and like. Now, we expect Arsenal to score through corners. We expect them to anytime we have a corner, we expect a goal. We don't really expect goals from open play. So that is quite bad. Now, in the corner, we look at our savior. And it is true. Anytime we want to play corner, I stand up and they sit down, they look at maybe in a year go come. Which is bad. You get, goals supposed to come from open play more than corners. And nobody will know they create chance. They create chance, but the people who have there cannot bear it. Now, Jamie Redknapp said the truth is, without Saka, Arsenal are a toothless bulldog. We don't really blame him for that characterization. Without Saka, we're toothless. That it is evident from the way we play. And I'm not going to really blame him because it's looking like the gospel truth. You get, because what worries me for Arsenal is that they're getting excited about set pieces all the time rather than from free-flowing football, which is what they are known for. You get, and when you read the reports, come down, you see where Jim Redknapp say Arsenal are not pulling any punches because they are toothless. Would wait things be. You get, because they say if they want to look like Petro, say if they help us when Saka no day, but that one said don't get any injury. Gabriel Martinelli has been tried in Saka row, work. Trossard has played there now. Majority of the time, Trossard played there yesterday. I was even surprised. Trossard and Martinelli interchange position, still work. So what we go do now? Not to rely on set pieces, which is quite sad. Yesterday, for the second half, Redknapp said Arsenal had no shot on target for the second half. It shows you without Saka, they are toothless. They have no pace in the team. And when you look at the way we play, we know they get urgency in the way we attack. Like they very sluggish, they calm down, they slow, they pass, you get no urgency. Like say we really need to win. It's like Arsenal go whine you, but no worry. They go whine you, but go past them. Now, I said it yesterday, Elon Musk, he wants to buy Liverpool. Even Sky Sports said carry the story that Elon Musk father Elon Musk has claimed his son is interested in buying Liverpool Football Club. Now what will they hear now? How true this is, whether it will work, we don't really know. Now TalkSport also say Arsenal really dey serious with man I all this they dey serious or no place a bid. If you really want to place a bid, that's what we want to see. Not be we are serious, place a bid. That's just it. Now let's bring the second message from one of our sponsors. So today's video is also powered by Stina Imperial Collections. They're a brand that you can trust for high quality leather products made with genuine leather. They make products such as belts, wallets, shoes, and slippers. And you can call them on 081-3927-3778 if you're interested in any of their services. Now, away from that also, so we can't get another report get from Dean James. Say Arsenal don't get close to solving the problem of their sporting director that they want to bring in Thomas Rosicky. Get now the problem is say Rosicky talk say before he go come out, he has finished in work for Slavia Prague. You get because now he be the director of football there. They say Arsenal said to have been impressed by Rosicky's record with Sparta's Prague, and talks are understood to be continuing with Rosicky thought to be ready for a new challenge. However, Rosicky is thought to prefer to see out the season with Sparta before moving. This was what I expected Edu Gaspar to do. You don't just leave Arsenal hanging. This is the club you love. Regardless of we don't know what happened behind the scene. Whether you and the owners get disagreements, we don't really know. But you're supposed to stay here with us till the end of the season before you find your square roots. Now you left us hanging. If you say you did, your clouds, you get an experience. If you be say it will help us sign 1 or 2. Because this is your number 2. I don't really know about him. I don't know in capability or in pedigree. So these are some of the issues. Well, my dear Arsenal lovers, we don't lose. We say we don't lose. Make everybody calm down. Let's still remain hopeful that things will get better. Because we can't be crying doom and gloom, crying things will get better. Assure me, you get. You don't feel day forever like this. Because remember where we come from. You say we don't improve past that level. You get. We remember now. You say now we don't talk about top 4. Now top 4 is like a norm. Now we are looking at winning things. Remember when we look at the top 4 for like 5 years? You remember? So that's life. You don't go remain like this forever. So now the biggest news of the day, now the fact say Wright, they call out the Arsenal board. Say this is the time for you to speak up. If Arteta cannot call the owners, you call, speak up for us. Go and meet the owners. It is time for you to help Arteta, help him. Because when if you read that Wright comments, it is sweet me die. Because Baba say it is time for you to help Arteta because Arteta needs help. You have to look at the board. I don't know what you are doing, but you have to come out, try and do something. Why are you bored? Arteta needs help. So you have to help him. Like the statement, I love her. Let the legends, Martin Keown, come out and speak. That's what we need now. So, my dear lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So, to come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, get out. All right, guys. Bye bye.